Welcome back to the Brett Beard Show. It's brought to you by James Restaurant. I'm your host, Beau David. With me always is Coach Beard. Coach, how are you doing today?
I'm great. How about you?
Good. Let's talk about this game. A huge win last week or a week before, and another win this week. How great is it just to get back in this momentum for the postseason coming up?
Yeah, I mean, look, we've been rolling the last few weeks. You know, we've learned a lot from our loss, and we've continued to get better every week. And you know, can't take away from a big-time Dutchtown team. I mean, I think any time you beat a Guy Mastretta team, an Ascension school, you know, they just do it right. They have a ton of success, and it's an elite program. And it was a great night, and I got all the respect in the world for those coaches in that program, and it was a big one for us.
Yeah. With that being said, we're going to get into the live action highlights against Dutchtown. Denham's back at home again this week. You know, beautiful sunset in the background and beautiful purple jerseys, all purple. Love it. How do you feel about it?
Love the all purple look. Sleek, classic, and you can't beat that right there.
Beautiful shot right there. Denham with the ball. It's a fake handoff. Finds number 44, Hayden Ray. He's able to run through one tackle and just keep going. We've seen this a lot. He could go all the way, but he was later pushed out of bounds deep into the red zone, close to a touchdown, but not there yet. Next play, Deshaun Goldman takes a snap, he throws a quick out to find number 5, Britton Paul, in the back of the field. He runs and he goes into the score. Striking first, I mean, we're barely a minute into the game, we score. How big is this?
Yeah, you know, we've talked, you know, every year about starting fast, and we've seemed to have maybe figured out a way to do so the last few weeks, and this one was no different. You know, you get Britton Paul out in space, let him make a move, let him show how fast he really is, and we finished the opening drive, which was a really big start for us.
Great to see, just getting involved quick, like the second play of the game there. Jack's back with the ball, they're kicking this time. It goes through number 1's legs, and we were able to fall on it, I think, after a huge pile-up. Once again, just striking first, striking fast right there. Number 83, Baron Markwood right there with the fumble recovery. Jack's back with the ball, Deshaun Goldman takes his hand off it, or hands it off this time, number 5, Britton Paul. He's able to run through a couple defenders and score another touchdown. That's 2 Britton Paul touchdowns in barely 2 minutes of the game, making your score 14-0. You know, how big is it for Britton Paul to get on early like this? Yeah,
I mean, you can't start faster than that. I mean, the kid's got a receiving touchdown, a rushing touchdown already, and we feel like we've barely been outside. So, you know, it was a great start. Again, you know, with the onside kick that was actually a squib. He made us look like genius coaches. You know, you get in that and you finish a drive, another big drive. You know, after a big momentum swing that we were able to score on, which we've gotten a lot better at in those critical possessions.
Griffin's back with the ball. Quarterback has pressure in his face. Decides to roll out, but he's brought down by number 39, Devin Mack. Really, defense getting fired up there. They had a big game. Back with the ball again. Griffin, the fake handoff. This time, number 8 throws it deep and is able to find an open receiver in the end zone, making your score 14-7. You know, what happened there on that coverage?
Yeah, I mean, he just got beat. You know, that's one thing I've issued these corners a challenge this week is you got to practice better, because these are the things that we let happen in practice. They happen in games, and you know you got to lock it in every day. To be elite on Friday night, you got to practice that way. And it was a poor job right there, and you know he got beat.
Yeah. Jack's back to the ball. This time it's a QB run. He has a good blocking on the outside. Decides to take it out, and he looks like he's going to be untouched, kind of coasting into the end zone there. Huge touchdown, 21-7 now. How big is it for him? I mean, he just had all the blocking in the world. That line was doing great for him.
Yeah, I mean, look, you know, one is becoming an elite player for us. You know, he's now got 7 starts under his belt, and getting more and more comfortable. And right here, you know, he shows that he can beat you with his legs. I mean, he can really do it all. He can do it all, and really fired up to watch him continue to grow and get comfortable. And these next few weeks should be a lot of fun as he continues to get better, and behind our O-line that's getting better, which is what's opening these lanes, and really have a chance to be really special offensively.
Griffin's back with the ball again. This time it's a handoff to number 32, and he's immediately met right in his tracks by number 11, Cedric Polk. Another big time just stop there. Griffin's back with the ball. This time it's a QB run, just like we've seen for us, and he's able to get a little bit of yards, but we are ending up having to kick, and the kick is up, and it is good. Your score is now 21-10. Jack is ball. Deshaun takes the handoff and finds number 44, Henry again, and he's able to truck through a couple defenders and takes the whole defense to bring him down. Deshaun back with the ball, fake handoff again. This time he can find his brother, number 3, Deshaun Goldman, in the middle of the field for a really good game. Deshaun takes a snap. It's a direct QB keeper. He runs through 2 defenders. He's able to trample through another, and he's later brought down after a huge game, a way to fight and stand up. That's a big time play for him. Number 4, Tanner Kerner's taking the snap, makes a good cut to get a block, and he's just barely short of the end zone. We're on the goal line now. Dejon Goldman takes the snap, throws it quickly to his brother, toe tapping into the end zone for a score, making the score 20-10. We talk about Dejon all the time, but how big has Deshaun's growth been this season?
Well, I mean, these two right here with this play is getting to be almost unstoppable, where they're just perfect. They're synced up right there, and it's just a perfect throw, perfect catch. And you know, he continues to get better as a receiver, which is you know, makes it a lot of fun for his brother to throw to him, no doubt. And those two have got to continue to be a big connection for us to be successful.
Griffin's come out with the ball, and it's a quick snap. QB throws it deep. The ball's still in the air, and it is caught. Just another, I mean, that's a perfect ball, but what really could the defender do there?
Yeah, I mean, Q's there. That was a perfect throw. Really great catch. I mean, sometimes you see the defenseless ball, you see the defenseless throw, and right here, I mean, Q's there. They just made the play. You know, hats off to them.
Yeah.
And they're a good football team, and they're going to do those things.
Denham with the ball now. Dejon throws it. He's able to find number 6, Trey Steele. He's able to turn it upfield. He's going, but he's later dragged down from behind. Big time reception there, but it's a little short. Dejon Goldman fakes the handoff again. This time it's a back to Trey. He makes a cut, but he almost lost the ball. He's able to fall on it. Jack is back to the ball. It's a handoff this time to number 5, Brenton Paul. He's able to go into the end zone untouched. Once again, you just see that blocking there. Amazing blocking. I mean, how has this O-line been?
Yeah, look, they're growing. They're getting better every week. Our coaches are doing a phenomenal job with them, getting them really good at it. You see the tight end right there getting a big block, sealing that edge, or creating that edge. And, you know, Five's able just to get up in there with a wide hole, and he found it. So perfectly executed and perfect finish.
Offense is really moving the ball well. This time, Griffin's on the ball. It's a screen pass of their own. He's hit really hard by number 9, Debo Sky. He's able to get the ball out, but they're able to fall on it. Dutchtown with the ball still. QB decides to go out, roll out the pocket, but he's brought down by number 39, and Debo is able to fall on it after the ball is punched out. The defense is going crazy.
Love the energy they played with.
Dejon rolling out the pocket, literally has all the time in the world, nobody in his face. He's able to throw it back across the field to find his brother, almost wide open with a perfect ball for him to be able to catch it and make some moves upfield and score a touchdown. I mean, that's that twin connection, right? Like,
yeah, no doubt, because you talk about a play that was not supposed to go that way, but you talk about having plenty of time to let it set up with the O-line giving him all the time in the world to scan through his reads, his progressions, nothing, look all the way across the field, still set, make a throw, and then of course the amazing catch that made the first kid miss, which you know, football player making football plays at this point, and you know, the two brothers getting it done. I mean, that's a heck of a connection and a heck of a finish right there.
Yeah. Really big, get them involved and just get that energy, get their confidence back up.
Big hops by number 3 right there. Basketball star as well.
Getting that offense confidence back up. Dutchtown with the ball. Number 8's forced to scramble out because there's all the pressure in his face. Number 39 is closing in. He decides to throw it up, and it's picked off by number 18, Quentin Clay, a little toe tap interception there. Huge interception. I mean, defense was going crazy. That's now 3 or 4 stops that they've had. Dutchtown now with the ball. It's an end around. Number 3 ends up coming around the other side of the field with it. It's like a jet sweep. He has really good blocks, but he's later brought down by number 11, Cedric Polk, after a decent gain of yards. Dutchtown back to the ball. This time it's number 5 throwing the ball. He throws it up. It's a deep ball. Looking towards the end zone, and it is picked off, I think, by Jaden Washington. Toe tap in the end zone. Great play by the defense. Once again, another stop on the defense. That's just really good defense there. Griffin's back with the ball. This time, quarterback drops back, has pressure in his face, nearly gets sacked, throws it up, finding number 3 for him open. He's able to make a good cut, and he's able to score in the end zone, making your score 42-24. For the second time in a row, you see the Jackets take the field in the best formation in football, the victory formation. Final score being 42-24, Jackets win. Your stats are Dejon Goldman, 14 for 20 passing, 222 passing yards, 3 passing touchdowns, and 1 rushing touchdown. Deshaun Goldman, 3 receptions, 52 yards, 2 touchdowns. Britton Paul, 15 carries, 81 rushing yards, 33 receiving yards, and 3 touchdowns. You know, Coach, the team really showed up, and offense was firing, defense was firing. How big is this to carry into next week? And
yeah, I mean, look, if we continue to grow, you know, it's scary how good we can be. I mean, again, that's 3 weeks in a row we've really done some special things, you know, defensively and offensively, special teams, just playing complementary football, all 3 facets, getting after it. You know, with a few little hiccups here and there, those things are going to happen. It's a game, you're going to have that. But you talk about a team that's starting to really get a lot better, and you know, if we continue to do that, you know, out of this week, I'll be really excited. You know, it's always fun to go back to work and start over, figure out a way to go 1-0. And, you know, if we continue to learn and we put this in our rearview mirror and remember it's there and remember that feeling and enjoy it, you know, there's still a lot of work that has to be done to win in this district. And, you know, this one's no different coming up. But, to beat a Guy Mastretta football team, you know, that's hats off to our kids and our coaches. And, you know, really proud of where our program is at. And, you know, we just got to continue to feel that feeling and remember how good it feels and continue to grow.
Yeah. So going into this week, you know, they're leading the district in their first place, but their only loss is to Dutchtown. So how does that kind of make you feel as a coach?
Yeah, I mean, look, this is like the SEC. Like, anybody can beat anybody in this district. I mean, this district is loaded down. I love playing in this district. You know, Prairieville is really a hot team right now. They've got a great coaching staff. Kids play really hard. Quarterback's really special. You know, I like their D-line a lot. I mean, they're going to be a good football team. It's a test, and every week's a test. And win games in 5A are hard. I mean, you got to put a lot of work into it starting, you know, Saturday morning after your previous game. You know, gearing towards figuring out a way to go 1-0 this week. And you know, Prairie will be no different. You know, it's we just got to continue to ride our hot streak right here. You know, continue to grow from it. Want to compete at that level. And, you know, get the job done. And, you know, Prairieville's next, and it's the most important game of the year because it's the next one.
Yeah, it's like you said, they've been making some waves in district play and just in play in general for them being a new team. How are you going into that as a coach and preparing your team? Yeah,
I mean, look, they've already had year 1 under their belt. And, again, they've got some really good players. That's a really great area in Prairieville, and they got a great coaching staff. I mean, they're going to be ready to play. I mean, they've proven that. Like, you can't sleep on the fact that they're new. You know, and because they're new, they're a little more hungry for things. You know, they're doing a lot of first things that's never been done there, so that's a lot of fun to chase. So I don't see them, you know, being any different come Friday night. They'll be ready to play. They'll be well coached up, and you know, they're going to play nasty. And like I said, I really like watching that quarterback play. And again, I think Mike Schmidt's a really good football coach that's got that thing rolling. So, you know, it's going to be another 5A war that I can't wait to get into, a physical fight, and you know, we just got to continue to get better.
Yeah, and how are you preparing the team this week? As we've had success against this team before last year, and just preparing them to stay grounded and stay humble to think they're still going against a team that's wants it bad enough.
Yeah, I mean, look, every week's the most important game of the year, and this one's no different. I mean, this one, like I said, it's, you know, it is a little unique because this is only year 2 for the school, and I think they've probably exceeded expectations and got that thing going faster than most people would have given them credit for. But they're going and they're rolling. And they're a good football team, and it's no different than any other Ascension school in that parish right now. And you know, we've got to be prepared, or they're going to come in and whip us. I mean, that's the nature of the beast. And you know, this one's no different. It's the biggest game of the year, and we're going to do everything in our power this week to go 1-0. And you know, we've got to be prepared to play the game and ride the ups and ride the downs, and you know, finish drives and get big stops and get physical and see if they can match our physicality and continue to grow from what we've been doing.
Thank you for tuning into this episode of the Brett Beard Show. I'm your host, Beau David. With me always is Coach Beard. Coach, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah. The Jackets are at home this week as they take on the Prairieville Hurricanes at 7 o'clock kickoff. Be there.